coming back down from a satellite. And here we are now in your living room or in your kitchen, or maybe in where if you're in maybe a fitness situation, maybe like at a gym or something like that. Well, here we are. We're streaming. Look at these outer space. We got the nebulas and the galaxies, and maybe there's a black hole in here. So today we're going to do an outer space workout. We're going to be beaming to you here through the Hubble satellite. And let's go ahead and have our water. I'm going to get my stability ball that I'm going to be using for some of these exercises. And Carrie, do you have somebody selected to help us with the pre-flight checklist, the pre-flight takeoff? Let's have that sip of water, everybody. Hydration.
He's not on, so let's have you do it.
Ooh, I like that. Yes. Ooh, Carrie's giving me a chance to do the breathing motto. I love that breathing motto. And if you want to do it at the end, let Carrie know so she can put your name down. And if you don't get to do it today, maybe next week or tonight on the Fitness Social. So go ahead and have some of your water or electrolytes. All right. Does it sound like I have the right microphone on? I think I do.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, everybody. Remember the breathing motto, we're doing oxygen transfer. That's what we're working on. It's a part of fitness. It's the ability to take in oxygen and use it. Use that oxygen inside your body. The oxygen's a tool for you, but you got to get it in. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first every minute of every hour of every day. Yes, I've been wanting to say that for a long time now. All right, everybody, let's get ready for that warm up. Remember, when we're warming up head to toe. And I'm going to let you all in on a little bit of information about me last night. Remember, we got our baby girl. We got me and my wife. We're working on, trying to get the best sleep we can. And when I woke up this morning, I had a knot in my neck. And it wasn't there when I went to bed, but maybe when I was moving around last night, I got a little knot in my neck. And that's something that, when you're exercising, and even when you're not exercising, you might find that even when you're doing all the right things, sometimes you just go to sleep and you wake up and you feel like, oh, you know what? My body it got stiffened up a little bit there. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our exercises to see if I can make an improvement on the knot in my neck by using movement to help to loosen the area up. So let's go ahead and start with our first exercise. That's going to be that upside down horseshoe, or the upside down rainbow, kind of making a horseshoe. And I'm going to have my head going up and then going down to the left side, coming across the front of my body, and then over to the right side. And then going back down and going up. And now I can feel the difference with that little knot right over there. And that knot is in my trapezius area. So it's in that trapezius muscles. And it might have been the way that the pillow was. It might have been the way my shoulder was. It might have been an angle that I was sleeping at. But remember, we want to always be thoughtful about our body. And if we ever wake up and we're like, ooh, I got a little bit of stiffness or some tightness, it's something that we want to be thoughtful about as we're working out. So I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to do the right to left. And I'm really feeling that spot. Now you might feel just fine right now. You might have no tight muscle, and that's okay, because we still want to keep those muscles mobilized. So even if you don't have a stiff neck area here like I do, and I'm already feeling better, I got to tell you, I already noticed a difference. I think I've only done about 10 or 15 moves. That's it. Maybe 10 or 15 moves. Here we go. I'm going to do 2 more side to side. So I'm over here on my left side. I'm going to hold it over here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And then I'm going to bring it over to my right side. And this is really stretching that out. I'm going to go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back in the middle. This is our neutral head position. So when I bring my chin down for the down and ups, again, I'm going to keep my shoulders up and back. I don't want my shoulders rolling over. Shoulders are up. And then my head's going to go up to the sky. And then I'm going to bring it right back down. So I'm chin to chest, bringing my chin down to my chest. There we go. And then I'm going to bring my head up high. I'm keeping my hands here to kind of show you how I'm trying not to move my shoulders. So bringing my chin down here, bringing my chin up, high up. And then let's do one more, bringing our chin down and then bringing our chin up. All right, we got 2 more to go with our neck. And the next one's going to be in this position. Remember our giraffe head turtleneck. So let's find a nice little spot there. Here we go. Got on my TrueFit Adaptive Fitness t-shirt. Some of you also are wearing those shirts right now. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. So we're going to reach out with our neck. Again, you saw my shoulders kind of go forward. I caught myself on that. You might have seen it too. I'm going to try to keep my shoulders right here in this Milky Way nebula area. And I'm going to try to avoid this zone right here. This is a spooky looking zone. I'm just going to put my head out in the spooky zone. So giraffe head, turtleneck, getting spooked just like a turtle. I'm going back in giraffe head, reaching out. Got my neck stretching. Again, this is stretching that spot. Turtleneck, bringing my head back in, making my voice sound strange. Here we go, reaching out, getting that head away from the shoulders. And then bringing the head back in. So it's right over the top. Your head might even be behind your body. Try to do it. Here we go. One more time going forward. Your head's not going to go behind your body. Don't worry. Here we go. One more time going back. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. And what's keeping that head from going back? What do you think it is? Again, it's more muscles. It's the team. It's the team of muscles all throughout our body. And they have a relationship of tension. They have a relationship of pulling on the bones of our body, pulling on our skull, being attached to our vertebrae, being attached to our clavicle, being attached to our sternum, our rib cage, our scapula. All of those attachment points, they're all affecting how our head and our neck can move around. We got one more to go. It's going to be the ear lift. I think this is going to feel great. I still feel a little, I actually can feel a bump it's like a knot in my muscle, and I can feel it there. So I'm going to lift that ear up and I'm going to bring that shoulder down. So I'm trying to stretch that spot right there. And ooh, and there it is. I can feel it. And I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to go neutral head. And then I'm going to bring my head up over here, up by the ear. Shoulders going down over here. You can see the lines on my shirt are kind of going down that way. My shoulders also going down that way. 3, 2, 1. Let's go neutral and ear lift. Holding it up. Now, everybody, today we are going to have a Leadership Friday. Okay, so I'm up here in outer space. I feel all alone. And so today we're going to get some leaders on here sharing the spotlight with me and sharing their exercises with us. If you're on here right now and you maybe have never been a leader, let's take a break for a moment. Maybe you've never been a leader before, or maybe you've only been a leader one time or 2 times. If you would like today to be a leader and you have an idea of an exercise, or you want to have me do an exercise, that could be fun too. If you have that in mind, let Carrie, she's one of our co-pilots. She's flying this plane with Ben. Let her know, and we can try to make sure that you get added on our destination flight plan here. Remember, I was an aviation guy, so I see everything like a flight plan. All right, so does my dad probably. All right, here we go. I got a question for Nick. Nick, how many galaxies and planets and maybe creatures are in this picture right here, all the way back in the far reaches, way over there, maybe way over there? How many galaxies are even in this picture? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. That's what they're trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out how many places are out there maybe even like Earth. But let's do that shoulder shrug, that I don't know shoulder shrug, where we're bringing our shoulder blades up. We're bringing our deltoids up. We're raising our clavicle, raising up. You can feel it here. You can put your hands here. And when you bring your shoulders up, you're going to feel movement right across the front. Some people, they call that the collarbone. Who's ever heard of the collar? It's right here where your collar of your shirt is. Your collarbone. Well, that's raising up. There's muscles that attach to that collarbone. They give us some support and structure. Let's go ahead and maybe do a rotation with the shoulder. I like doing just an easy shoulder rotation. I'm doing just one side here too. I'm doing that on purpose. I want to do just one side at a time, moving those muscles from my ribs to, again, my shoulder blade. I'm going to switch it up to this side over here. Ooh, and I'm telling you, I feel a difference. I feel a big difference up here where my knot was. Part of what I'm feeling is, you know, my body's starting to warm up. I'm starting to get blood flow. And I'm also, what is going on with the oxygen that I was breathing in? Remember, that oxygen is in my blood, and it is also getting put in all over my body. It's going to help me out. It's going to help me to not feel this, because it's going to start to relax and get that attention it needs from that blood flow. All right, let's go ahead and move our elbows. So I'm going to start a little different. I'm going to start with the chicken wing elbow. So let's do about maybe 10 chicken wings with just the right arm. So the chicken wing is with a bent elbow, and we're bringing the elbow up. Look, I got it up. It's almost as tall as my head. Not quite. You can bring it up here. You can even just bring it up here. You can do a little. This is called little chicken. And this would be the big chicken. We got the big chicken. You could have a middle-sized chicken too, right here, right in the middle. So let's work on that. I'm going to switch over to the other side. I'm going to do a little chicken, a little bit of a chicken right here. And then I'm going to go for the medium chicken right up here. That's kind of like what we'd call the 90-degree mark right here, 90 degrees. And then let's go above 90. Let's bring that arm up there. And we're going to get to, like, look at that, about 120 degrees pointing up with that arm with the big chicken wing. Nice. All right. Now, same thing. Let's go one side at a time. But now let's do a circle. So if you think about it, well, look at this. We're doing little chicken wing and big chicken wing all now in one movement. We got the down low and we got the up high, but we're also getting what? Forward and backwards. So let's check that out. So look at that. When I'm at my side, when I was doing my first chicken wing, it was just up and down here. But now we're moving it all around. Check that out. So I'm getting up, down, or I'm getting up high and I'm getting down low as I move around. And I work that out with moving it forward and backward. And you can see I'm kind of doing some switching of directions. I got my core engaged. That's important. I'm going to switch over to the other arm, and you'll see it. Look at that elbow behind me out there in that milky gas cloud that's out there in the space right now, floating around. What else do you think they got out there in there? They maybe have some neat minerals. They might have some neat elements out there that we don't even know about. Pretty neat stuff. Moving those elbows around. All right, let's get that whole, they say you got the whole world in your hands. Let's get the whole universe in our arms. Let's try that out. So with this next exercise, this is going to be the arm circles. Let's go ahead and bring our arms out as far as we can. And let's start with just a little circle, maybe just a little small circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my palms facing away. Check that out. I'm going to start with palms facing away. If you can see my hands, the back of my hand is facing the camera. I'm going to do a couple of those. And now I'm going to go palms facing down. I'm going to feel the difference in my shoulder. Ooh, that definitely feels different. And then you guessed it. Let's go palms facing the camera. All right. This one feels a little bit different too. Maybe we're using different muscles as we rotate our arms. Could that be? And let's go with palms now facing up. So an upward palm. And oh my gosh, this one feels totally different than the other ones. All we did was just move our arm position, the actual arm position, and that turned everything. It turned everything in here to where the muscles that we were using with this arm circle are going to be much different in response to how they're going to act when you have this arm circle. They're affecting the arm differently, and you're going to feel those differences in your shoulder here too. All right, let's go ahead and do, let's have a water break, and then we're going to do, I think we're going to do an abdominal squeeze, and then we're going to do some abdominal movement. And I don't have a watch, so let's keep me on a good time trek. Let's try to have me wrapping up by 11:23. 1, 2, 3. That'll be a good one. Also, I want to say a really awesome welcome to, let's get the focus back. It's all distorted in outer space. I want to welcome our friend Sandy. Sandy's on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app now. We saw her sign up, and she is also now a part of Coach John's team, and she's a part of the Raffle Challenge group. Remember, everybody, if you want to be a part of the Raffle Challenge group, just go to your profile, and where it has groups, you can go, I want to join a group, and you'll see Raffle Challenge group. Join that group, and that way at the end of the month when we do our raffle, however many workouts you have done is however many entries you will have. And we're going to do that as a live drawing. So that way you're going to be like, oh, I hope Coach John picks my name. All right, here we go. Let's get our next exercise going. It was going to be an abdominal squeeze. So Nick, remember, he's going to be doing a plank style exercise. I'm going to be bringing up my elbows to engage my core, and then I'm going to squeeze my abdominals. And I want you to imagine that you're using all of these core muscles to squeeze and to hold the inside of your body. You're going to hold it real tight, almost like a bear hug. You're going to do a bear hug with your core muscles on the inside of your body, all the organs inside your body. We're going to squeeze them in place. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Elbows up. Squeeze those muscles. Squeeze. You're going to feel engagement in your stomach and in your core all throughout here. All of this area is going to feel squeezing, and then relax. If you want to put your hands even on this core area here, on your abdominals, your rectus abdominis, and squeeze. Try to make it to where those muscles are firm. Give them a squeeze. And then again, another way you can get your muscles to fire up is by bringing up those elbows and give it a squeeze. Squeeze, and you're squeezing in like it's almost like a vacuum, like you're trying to take the air out, but you're not. You're still breathing. You can squeeze and breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. Remember, with that squeeze exercise, again, if I was standing up with that one, it would just look like my arms up here. So that way my abdominals engage. And then I'm going to squeeze, and it doesn't look like I'm doing anything. It doesn't look like anything's happening, but I am doing something. I'm squeezing. I was engaging these core muscles. I would say I was engaging them at probably 75% engagement and 75% squeeze on this area of my body. And you can do that. Remember, sometimes you're going to be relaxed right here. Sometimes your whole body's going to be relaxed. But sometimes you're going to want to engage it. You're going to want to create that engagement. So let's go ahead and do some core engagement now, moving our body all around. It's one of my new favorites. And this is where we go teacup. So I'm going to do a couple of teacups. I think I'm going to do 5 teacups. And I'm just reaching over my head, and I'm using those obliques to stretch my body. And now I'm going to go twist reach. I'm going to go for 5 of these, twisting across. Nice job. Doing a nice twist. There we go. There's 5. Now I'm going to go over here, pour it on out with the coffee pot. Pour it on out. Here we go. Tipping over, pouring out. Remember, we're working those obliques here. We're also working on our hips. We got 1 more. And then we're going to go 5 on the ground touch windmill. So you can go down to the ground, touch the ground. There we go. Reaching down, touch the ground. I like to bring my other arm up sometimes too. And if you can think about it, I want you to try to think, maybe look up at that hand. Look at the hand that's up in the air. That's going to be a challenge because we're not looking at the ground. And so it's going to make us fire up some muscles to just be very careful as we do go down to the ground. And that's what we want. We want to train our body to be careful. Here we go. Let's go up over our head. I want my body to know when something's kind of a little bit off so that it can adjust and it can keep me safe. And, you know, there's going to be things that your body's going to do and you're not even going to be able to think about it. It's going to happen too fast. Your body's just going to have to react. And if it doesn't have any training, here we go. We got to go across the body now. If our bodies aren't trained, they won't know what to do. And we learned that in the Navy, and you learn that in life, that if you don't have any training, your mind, it will panic sometimes, or it will get anxious, and it will start to think of all the things that maybe could go wrong or all the things that would be tough. But when you're trained, your body's going to think about what it needs to do in that situation. And so it might even be something difficult. And if you've had the training for it, your mind might say, hey, you know what? I've been training for this. I can do it. All right. Chris Hill did a good example of that when we went surfing the other day. Chris Hill, my man, me and him, we had a great wipeout in the ocean, and all of our training, all of our techniques, and all of our exercise, we got put to the test, and we did great. We had great teamwork in the ocean. All right, we did coffee pot. Now we got ground touch, dropping down to the ground 5 times, up and down. I'm trying to touch kind of right down there by my shoe, bringing my hand down by my shoe. And like I said, maybe I try to look up, because your mind, it's going to have awareness of the ground. It's going to be aware of how far down that foot is. And so it's a good thing. We're going to train that body. Remember, we've talked about this before, but we call it proprioception. It's the perception of our body as we're moving around in space. So I know that I'm floating through space right now, and my body knows I don't have to see this. I know I have a foot in the air, I'm leaning this way, and I have an arm out. I can feel that in my mind, and that is going to be our body. That's our proprioception. We can train that so that our body always knows what to do when our body's in different positions. I can go into a squat position, and I know I'm in a squat position even without seeing myself in a squat position, because I can feel that I'm lower to the ground. I can feel my muscles working. I can feel my body trying to stay in this position, and that's difficult. I want to stand up. I kind of want to sit down, but I'm trying to stay right here using my mind. Let's go up. So again, that's the proprioception. It's that awareness of the body. Let's go ahead and move our hands and feet. What's that time check? What do we got?
Last one didn't.
Then we go to leadership?
Yep.
All right, here we go. So let's go. Hand circles, wrist circles, up and down movements, smiling and a frown. Smiling while I'm moving my wrists and a frown.
John, this is my favorite one, the hand.
I love this one. I'm moving all around, and you can do kind of what I'm doing. I'm doing free movement. So we got the circle with the smile, maybe up and down with the frown, and maybe side to side with the Home Alone with the jaw drop. All right, let's go again. Circle with the smile. Oh, I'm losing my balance. There's my proprioception kicking in. Because remember, I'm standing on one foot. I'm holding on to these gas clouds. I'm going to switch legs. Here we go. All right, up and down with a frown. All right, and then side to side with the Home Alone. And then let's get ready to hold our breath. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and 10-second hold. All right, everybody. Good job. Take another deep breath. That's a good breath hold. We are going to have leadership throughout the rest of the workout today. We're going to bring up leaders and let them share with us. I'm going to stay up here on the split screen. And so I'm actually going to be working out with our leaders today. I'm going to let them lead me. And again, you're going to maybe be following along. We got body weight exercises. We got exercises with the stick. We got exercises with a hula hoop coming up. We got exercises with a kettlebell and a sand weight or pillow. So get ready for those. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water. And remember, we got to have a big thank you to Ben and Carrie, who are our co-hosts on this. And you all can see I'm not having to do a whole lot of work on this. They're helping me out, and I really appreciate their help. So great job to our two pilots. I call them my pilots. And let's get ready. We got our first leader coming up. I'm not sure who it is, but I'm excited to be working out with you all today and following your lead. All right, we got Carla's up first. Awesome. So great. And remember, I talked about a hula hoop exercise. So let's go ahead and Ben or Carla, bring me up on the side-by-side with her, because sometimes I'll make a funny mistake, and that's that can be fun. So she's got a red, white, and blue hula hoop. I'm digging that. Pretty neat. And let's see. There's me in the spotlight. There we go. Nice job. All right. So Carla, I got a green hula hoop. You got a red, white, and blue hula hoop. Oh, she's got the mute.
Sorry.
Okay. No problem. That's okay. All right, Carla.
Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Are we gonna hula hoop?
I haven't done exercise for a while because I've been sick. That's why.
Look at this. I got it. I didn't think I was gonna actually get this.
Okay, we're gonna do the bus driver.
Let's do it. All right, here we go with the bus driver.
Honk the horn, open the door, twist it around, twist it around.
Turning the bus, actually turning that wheel.
And this way, not this way, not this way, not this way, and not that way, not that way, not this way. And then turn it around, open the door again.
Nice. Let's do a slow turn, Carla. Do a slow turn. Like we're cruising down Coast Highway.
We're going to go out of space right now.
There you go, like we're going over the bridge, going nice and slow. There you go, nice turn.
Tornado fish.
And again, look at the elbows and the wrist.
Inside the hoop.
Involved.
One.
All right, now we're going
2,
inside the hoop.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Doing
7,
a hoop twist.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Nice,
and then we're going to do the picture and turning.
Ooh, so this is nice in Spanish.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we're going to do side to side typewriter.
Typewriter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're going to do we're going to go. Uno.
Ooh, bicep curl. Hula curl.
Tres, cuatro.
This is for the biceps.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. Done.
Nice job, Carla. And look at that bicep curl. I was holding it out like it was maybe a pizza.
Tonight, you want to do the health tonight for the sign language for you? That would be nice.
But Carla, what about my favorite hula hoop exercise?
The pizza delivery. Sorry, I forgot
pizza
about
delivery.
that one.
You know there's pizza in outer space. Let's do it. Let's do 20 pizza deliveries.
3, 4,
all the UFOs
5,
in outer
6,
space.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Ooh.
24.
Lot of stuff.
What
about the spin?
So sorry.
What about the spinner?
Oh yeah. Let me move the camera.
Okay.
There it goes. Can you see me? There it goes.
There she goes. Look at that. How she got it spinning.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wow, that was fast counting. Nice job, Carrie and Ben. My two co-pilots, they got hands.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Imaginary
14,
hoop.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Done.
Nice job, Carla. Excellent workout.
I'll see you tonight at 6.
I will see you tonight at 6. That's right. Remember, if you're on Zoom with us right now, we have the fitness social. Let me try this again. We got the fitness social tonight at 6 p.m. And who can hula hoop? Who else in this group Who else can hula hoop? Oh, it's tough hula hooping. Look at that, Byron. I didn't know I could do this, but I think I'm doing all right. All right, here we go. Everybody, let's go ahead. We're going to get, we got Byron unmuted. Go ahead and have a sip of water if you haven't already.
Abraham, can you please stop raising your hand? I will get to you.
There we go. Nice job. From the cockpit of the airplane, talking to the passengers. Good stuff. All right, everybody. Remember, Byron on Wednesday brought us for the first time a triple combo. Oh my gosh, and Byron's got the shirt going too. Yeah, Byron. Look at you, man. I like it. We're going to get all the colors of the nebula too, all the colors of the rainbow. We're going to end up getting them all. Gray was kind of universal. We're going to get some colorful shirts here soon. All right, Byron, is he still muted, Byron? You're still muted? Go ahead and hit that unmute button. I'm going to start doing that stretch, but you got to get unmuted. Can you hear me, Byron? He might have his computer muted. Byron, hit that mute, hit the mute button. There you go. Nice stuff. There it is. All right, everybody. We got team leader Byron in the house. So Byron, are we doing that back stretch?
Back stretch.
Okay. I like this back stretch. Remember the back stretch, like Byron had it. Now he's leaning backwards. He's got his arms kind of down behind his back by his pockets. He's kind of leaning back. And then here he goes. He's going to do a forward lean, bringing his body down around and then bringing it right back up. Doing a little twisty at the top. I like that twist. I'm going with a little side twist, a little rotation over this way, and a little rotation over this way. Nice moves, Byron. Focusing on the core. You can put your hands on your hips if you wanted to. Byron's got his hands right there, right at his belt. If you got a belt, you can hold on to that belt. Nice job, Byron. Look at that flexibility. Byron's getting flexible. He's going a sideways flexibility view. Nice job. And he's got those knees bent too. So we're getting down low. Remember, if you're sitting down, what you're going to be doing is going into a small, remember, we talked about doing the star and the ball. There you go. Nice job. Byron's getting us. We got the 360 view. He's going with the front view again. And here we go. One more time with the arch in the back. Oh, and he's leaning over to the side. Oh, it looks like he's doing maybe a body circle. He's got his body leaning over to one side, bringing it back up, leaning to the other side. Nice stuff, Byron, moving his body around at the core, at the hips, leaning back for a stretch. Oh, and here we go. He's again turning sideways, stretching out. And he's got a little side lean there too. Nice job, Byron. Getting some stretching in. You can see he's got over on side of that right leg. He's leaning over just like me. And now I'm leaning over this way. So we're kind of shifting back and forth. This is kind of like maybe like a baseball player or somebody when they're in the outfield. All right. Byron's going with a long arm stretch. He's going with a double arm stretch. Oh, he's swinging the body around. I like this move. Look at this, Byron. This is great stuff. He's got his arms wide apart and he's twisting as if he's got a great big like ball of energy. He's twisting around there. Nice stuff, Byron. All right, you're getting ready for he's getting something there. He's going with the sandbag. I'm going to get my sandbag and we are going to be doing the sandbag combos. Here we go. Always a challenge. Here we go. We're starting to move our feet, moving the bag side to side. There we go. Walking forwards, walking backwards, walking back. Here we go. Going out, across, out, across. Look at that. Swinging the arm, swinging that arm with the sandbag. Oh, with the catch and the toss. Oh, I caught that by looking at the computer screen. That was a fun move. Here we go. Let's see how many of those I can do. Up in the air. Oh, look at that. I dropped it. I cannot do a good job with that. All right, here we go. That shows everybody how important it is to being paying attention. I'm looking over at the computer and oh, Byron's moving backwards. He's running away. No, he's coming back. And he's moving backwards over here and moving forwards over here. I like this. Byron gets his legs moving around all over the room. He's going into marching position. Now he's moving in place. Now he's moving forward. Walking forward, walking back, rocking that baby. The baby's a sandbag, bringing it around the back, throw it up in the air. Don't do that with the baby. I've learned that. You can't toss that baby up in the air. Not yet. Here we go. Throwing her up. Throwing it around the back, and up in the air. Here we go with the figure eight. He's going between his legs with the figure eight behind the knees. On the ground. Popping it up with the hot potato. Going around the back again. Throwing it up and catching it. I like that move. Off the ground. Bringing it up. Around the back. Off the ground. Between the legs. And remember, Byron's also got the resistance bar. He's got a resistance bar coming our way. We had the body weight exercises. There we go. We're going to throw that sandbag right out of the way over there. We're going to walk and get our resistance bars. I got a wooden dowel. Byron's got a 10-pound resistance bar. And all right, here we go. We're starting with the bar on the ground. You can use a broomstick for this too. Oh, and he's picking it up and he's putting it on his shoulder like a lumberjack. Lumberjack. I like it. And you just got to watch it when you do the axe chop because you might hit that ceiling fan. But here, Byron's moving through. He's walking forward and backward. He's got that axe on his shoulder. Good stuff, Byron. Keeping it going, keeping it moving and grooving. Walking forward and backward with the shoulder loaded up. And with that one hand holding on for balance. Now you can see this is the position. Byron's forward, I'm sideways. And you can see you got the whole bar is going across your shoulder like that, and you got to support it. All right, here we go. So now Byron's moving over this way, doing a side shuttle. Oh, with the typewriter. I like this. Look at this. Side shuffle, typewriter. Side shuffle, typewriter. There we go. So do a little shuffle, and then a reach, and then a shuffle, and then a reach. Man, Byron, this is a great move. There you go. All right, he's holding that stick up. He's got it in his hands, and it looks like he's going with a baton spin. He is. He's going with the 360 baton spin, spinning it around, tap it on the ground. Spin it around, tap it on the ground. Nice stuff, Byron. Give us a couple. Oh, look at that. I almost dropped it again. Nice stuff. Couple more moves. Here we go. All right. He's got his arms on top, stretching out his back. I'm doing the same move right here. Ooh, good stuff, Byron.
Witch's pot.
Oh, he's going to stir it up here. Here we go. So we're going to stir the witch's pot up. You got your knees bent. He's got one hand stir going. You can do a one hand stir. You can do a two hand stir. You can switch out. You got to keep the stick on the ground and you got to spin it around in a circle. Again, if you're sitting down, you're going to be reaching forward and maybe doing this with two hands, maybe doing it with one hand. Here we go. Byron goes into the baton spin, getting ready to bring it on home. He's got the marching band following him down the road, spinning the baton, tap on the ground, clear the road. Byron's coming through. All right, and we're going to set it down carefully to the side of our body. And great job, Byron. That's all she wrote. That was an excellent triple combo. Excellent job, Byron.
Thank you, sir.
Let's give Byron a round of applause. Again, coming up, that triple combo, we had that back stretch. We got our body twisting. We had the sandbag moving and grooving. And then we got to do the baton work and the dowel exercises. I just think that's terrific. All right. It looks like, oh, there we go. I jumped over here and I'm in outer space. I'm popping all around between the satellites. We got Nick the combo man here. And Nick, what are you going to do for us today? Did you drink some water?
Yes, drink water, people.
Good call. Good call.
There you go, Gary.
You want to stay hydrated. The hydration is going to help our muscles be their best, and it's going to help our body to be its best during the workout. And so I'm getting hydrated. Nick, what do you have planned for us? Oh, you got to get unmuted, Nick. Go ahead. You got to hit the button on your tablet there for the unmute. All right. And remember, if we're using the chat room too, and we're talking with friends, it is always a good thing to say please and thank you, right? That's always a good thing to do. We can put that in the chat rooms. If we're asking folks things, we can always ask them with the words please. And afterwards, even let them know that we had a great big thank you for the help they're doing. What do you got for us, Nick?
They're burning the weight.
Oh, Nick's got it. He's got an exercise for us today that's going to be using a ball and a weight. Nick, what kind of weight do I need? A dumbbell weight, or can I use my kettlebell?
You can use any weight that you
any
want,
weight.
Don.
I'm gonna use a water bottle then. I'm gonna go with water bottle.
Water.
So remember, everybody, this is a gallon of water, and we made this like a year ago, and it still hasn't leaked. So this is a good 4-pound weight. All right, Nick, what do you got us doing? I'm gonna do it standing up. You're gonna do it sitting down.
Okay, food with our right hand, we will do it by the weight, start with front weight and punch, and on the other hand, we do that front weight hold, and then we will still do the right, then we dip up. And then now we then do this.
Oh, up.
Up.
Ooh, Nick's coming up with the combo. Look at this. Moving it over. Up, up. With the lift. And then that punch too. That punch is tough. And then lifting it up, going up, up. Ah, this is a fancy combo. I'm trying to catch up to you, Nick. You're moving so fast. All right, we're switching up. So one arm is holding the ball out to the side for the first one. Out in front. Okay, out in front. And then we go curl, press, bring it down. Then an arm raise. Then another arm raise, and then a punch. And then we bring the ball over to this side. Curl, press. Nice stuff. Arm raise side. Arm raise front and punch. And then bring that ball up over our heads. Curl, press. Wow, Nick, this is a great exercise. This is really training our minds and our brains. And punch. Nice job. You got one more for us?
They do 5.
We're going to hold it out.
Hold it out.
1. Are we just doing the whole movement?
Yeah.
All right. Boom. There's 1. All right, here we go. 2. I'm just going to hold this ball up the whole time. See if you can do this with us. Here we go. Boom. There's 2. 3. Curl, press. I'm feeling this in my bicep and in my deltoid. Boom. There's 3. Here we go. Curl, press. Got to lift, and punch. 4. I got one more, Nick. Hold it. Keep it going. Up and front raise and then a punch. Wow. Great job, Nick. We're switching it up. We're going to do a couple more. Remember, on this exercise, we're holding one arm steady while one arm's doing activity. We got one more for us, Nick? Are you doing it again? We can't see you on the side over there. Oh, there we go. Now we can see you. All right. We got 5 more to go, everybody. Here we go. So doing the raise and holding out that arm and just keeping it out there while the other arm is doing work. That is going to be the challenge of this exercise, to try to keep that arm up the whole time. I'm on number 3. Nick, what number are you on? 3? 4. Nick's on 4. I gotta go fast, maybe. Or no, I'm not gonna go fast. I want to be safe. I'm just gonna do my extra 1. I got one more. I was a little slower than Nick. Nick, that's a great job, man. This exercise is awesome. I'm feeling this on both sides of my body. And remember, we had stabilization, we had mobility, and we had strength. Those were all really, really big components of that exercise. So if you're looking to get stable, have some more mobility and some more strength in your upper body, Nick just gave us something that we can practice. Great job, Nick. Let's drink some water, everybody. I got my workout water right here, but this is for exercising. I'm going to get my drinking water. And we got another team leader. We got a team leader Friday going on today. There is our friend Bernie. She is in the house, recently had a birthday. And Bernie, are we going to be doing your combo today? Nope, there we go. She's unmuted. I'm hoping, everybody, that Bernie's going to want to do like what she did the other day, where she added in a new exercise. I think Bernie's creativity is outstanding, and Bernie is an excellent team leader. What do we got today, Bernie? I'm going to have a sip of water and I'm going to take a deep breath. And then are we going to do jumping jacks first?
Jumping jack.
Nice. And remember, everybody, if you don't want to do the jump part of the jumping jack, I was doing it the other day where I was just kind of bending my knees. And you could do like a seated jack where we're really just moving the arms in a nice flow.
Coach, I'll not be there tonight because I'm going
to. Okay. Are you going to do jumping jacks first though to start?
So I'm doing fat end, okay?
Okay, let's go ahead and start our workout.
Coach John, I will not be there tonight because I'm going to Paul's house.
That's okay. That's okay. Thanks for letting us know. And Bernie's talking about that fitness social. If you're able to make it, if you don't have plans, you can join us at 6 p.m. on the same link. And I'm ready to go. I'm going to jump out here in the solar system out here. All right. 55. Here we go.
Breathe in.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack.
And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, big arms, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Woo! Who else feels that heartbeat? Remember, you can put your hand right here on the side of your neck, just very gently. Nice. Bernie's got her watch. That's telling us our heartbeat. But we can feel our heartbeat just by putting our hand kind of right here against our neck. You can't talk while you're doing it. Just be very still and you'll feel that bum, 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 bum. That's your heartbeat. All right. Bernie's got her baton. I'm getting mine right here. All right, Bernie, I'm ready. Okay, I didn't hear that, but I'm going to follow you. All right, here we go. She's got that baton going. Bernie's also doing a marching step. You got to count real loud, Bernie.
3, 4.
There you go.
5,
Leadership voice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30.
Nice job, Bernie. I like you getting quick there at the end. Remember, that's a great exercise for working on our hand coordination. Also, it's going to help with our wrists and our elbows. If you're having a tough time with that baton spin, keep working on it. Maybe work on it with a family member or a coach to help to get to spin around. But it's going to be a great exercise to work on our hands and our elbows and our wrists. And just our grip strength too. We want our fingertips and hands to be strong. Nice job. Bernie's doing that back stretch there. It's a great exercise. You can see we just kind of put the stick right behind our back. Normally right here, but I got the microphone box right there. So I had to move it in a different space. This is just kind of helps with the arms to keep that back straight so you're not hunched over. All right, Bernie, do you have your weight? Yes, she does. So remember, everybody, that is called a kettlebell. Just like a kettle, like if, you know, you're at grandmother's house and she's cooking something or maybe making a tea.
So we twist first for 20, then do 30 for 15.
Let's do it. You might have a tea kettle. Well, this is the kettlebell. And so we got the handle on the side. You can hold it with two hands. And Bernie's just doing the rock the baby rotation, kind of twisty rotation here. And remember, if you're doing this, you might even want to reach out with that kettlebell, kind of reach out into space with it, kind of push it away from your body. It's like, call this one the stinky diaper. You know, you got the stinky diaper, you got your baby there, and then you hold it away when you got the stinky diaper. There we go. There you go. Nice job, Bernie. Bernie, try to push it up, push it away. There you go. Nice job. Pushing it away when you get into the twist. Good try. All right. Keep it going. You're doing a great job. Yep. So here we go, everybody, with the Statue of Liberty. We go down to the ground, and then we go up to the sky with the weight. And we call it the Statue of Liberty just because the Statue of Liberty, you know, she's holding that torch up in the sky. And there you go. Bernie's doing it. She's got with one hand, and that's going to make it look like that Statue of Liberty. Nice. Somebody's got a call coming. Got to get that call. There we go. Nice job. We're getting the lights fixed up in the house today. Good stuff. There you go, Bernie. Keeping it going, keeping it reaching up.
12.
There you go. That's the counting.
13.
Get that guy back there to hear you.
14.
14. Oh, and here we go, everybody, for the final hold from Bernie, holding it in the air. Count for us.
6, 5, 4.
And 1. Nice job, Bernie. Everybody, let's give Bernie a big round of applause. Great job, Bernie. Have a sip of water. Wow. Remember, with Bernie, we had cardiovascular exercise. We had mobility movement exercise and strength training, hand coordination, all kinds of great movements. Again, great job, Bernie. That was terrific. Look at this space picture up here. And I'm going to go ahead and have another sip of my electrolytes. Let me check the time. I don't have a watch on me. Let's see what we got here. We got a few minutes to go. And Carrie, was there anybody else who had asked? If not, I got something I'll show off here then. Okay.
No. No
All
one
right,
else
everybody,
has.
good job. We have just a few more minutes left. We're out here in outer space. I really like this outer space background. I think it's a neat background with all the space and all the features here. So what I want to do, I'm thinking of a couple things I want to do, but what I'm really looking at doing here, I'm just going to do what I'm thinking about. So I'm going to go over here and grab something, and I want to show it to you. And this is something that we don't have it yet on the app, but we're going to real soon because it's pretty neat. And now who can tell me what they think this is right here? Who's ever seen something like this? Who knows what this is? I'm going to put one down right here. And then I got another one over here behind the lights. And let me, again, who knows what this is right here?
A yoga mat.
A yoga mat. That is correct. Now with a yoga mat, a lot of times people use the yoga mat. They put them down on the ground. They lay down on them and they do yoga. It helps you from sliding around and things like that. But I thought there's another neat way to use a yoga mat, and I'm going to show you how we can make it right now, because a yoga mat is something you can find for very affordable price, $5 maybe. You can maybe even cheaper. You might already have a yoga mat and you're not using it. Well, you could think about doing this. So what we're going to do with the yoga mat is we want to get this blue one like this one. We want to roll it up. So we're going to roll the yoga mat up just as if we were going to store it and put it somewhere where we weren't going to use it maybe for a while. And so now I got the yoga mat rolled up. And what we want to do is we want to keep this yoga mat like this in this position. So one way you could do that is you could use tape. Another way you could do it is you could use a rope. I'm going to use a piece of tape right here. So let me come over here and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I got my roll of tape right here, and we're going to get some tape. That's about all the tape we need. Okay, and I'm going to tape this up. I'm going to put it kind of right here in the middle, and I'm going to put a piece of tape around it just like that. And now my yoga mat's going to stay in a circle. Look at that. Even if I drop it on the ground, when I pick it up, it's not going to get unrolled. And that's what's so cool about working out with a yoga mat, is that not only does this weigh maybe a pound or two, but it can have us exercising with it where we can move it around. And if we drop it, if we want to kick it, if we want to do an activity where we maybe lift it up and drop it on the ground, we can do that. And it's just a yoga mat. It's not going to get hurt. So I want to do something. We just saw Bernie kind of doing some of those moves. If you don't have a yoga mat, I want you to do a ball of energy. All right. You can have a large ball of energy. You could have a small ball of energy, but let's go ahead and we're going to do a couple more of those twists. What was that time check? Where are we at?
11:57.
Cool. We got 3 minutes. So this would be a side twist. Well, look, I'm not using my fingers. I'm using the pressure of my hands to hold this yoga mat in. If I wanted to, I might be able to even just put like 1 or 2 or 3 fingers in the ends of the yoga mat to hold it in place. So if I'm working on my hand strength, this can help me with that. So I can move this side to side. I like this one where I bring it. This is kind of like a, the snow shoveler, right? So we're doing the snow shovel move and our arms are just swinging side to side. Now, if I didn't have that yoga mat, I would just be doing this. But with that yoga mat, it's kind of nice. It makes my arms a team. And what happens when we make our arms a team? And I want you to think about the witch's pot. If I'm doing the witch's pot like this or like this, how is it different than if I'm doing it like this? Remember, when our hands come together, our core gets involved. So all these muscles are going to help us out. Let's do one more with this. And I'm going to do a Statue of Liberty with this, where I'm going to go down to the ground and then I'm going to twist it on the way up and down. So you can see I'm kind of twisting it up and down. I can hold this and I can twist it in a lot of different ways. I'm kind of working a baton spin here. If I wanted to just lift it up and down, I could do that too. Switching out my hands with it. There's a lot of things we can do with this. We can flip it. We can throw it. We can do the bicep curl. We can even squeeze it, because again, this is just foam. So we can squeeze this. We can work on our grip strength. There's a lot of things we can do with this rolled up yoga mat. If you want to start practicing some exercises, I recommend trying to do what I just did. Make one, roll it up, tape it up, practice a few things. You might be seeing Byron or might be seeing Bernie. They might be having some new combos, and maybe I'll have some new combos with that. But again, look for that. It's going to be coming to you again. TrueFit Adaptive Fitness. If you're on YouTube right now, like, subscribe, and then download the app TrueFit Adaptive Fitness. Sign up as an athlete or as a coach if you're going to coach a team. But if you're an athlete and you want to join Coach John's team, you can do that. We just had a bunch of new athletes join the team today. So Coach John's team on that app is growing. I'm proud of you all. And it looks like, Carrie, it's time to make our descent into the airport.
I have one question before we do that.
Go ahead.
Can we use a towel?
The towel, it won't hold its shape. And so it wouldn't work, because see, we want it to be like kind of rigid. I can bend this, but look at that. That's hard to bend. And that's because of all the rolls. So, but
are they latex?
There are many non-latex yoga mats. It's a very important thing for yoga folks. I'll look into that, Carrie, and we can talk about that tonight on the Fitness Social too.
Okay.
Totally. All right, everybody. We got a breathing motto.
Yes.
It's Bernie. Yeah. All right. Bernie's going to close it on out for us. Make sure everybody have a sip of water. And Bernie's going to be doing that breathing motto. And Bernie, did you get my message about Ulissa? So excited. Here, I'm going to unmute you. There you go. All right. All right, Bernie. She's having that sip of water, and then we're going to be having our breathing motto. Again, thank you so much, everybody on YouTube. Thank you to all of our friends on Zoom. especially to the staff and family members. We don't get enough thanks coming your way, and you deserve a lot of appreciation. If you're at home right now and you're an athlete, and if somebody helped you to get on this workout, make sure you thank them today for that. Say, hey, thanks for making sure I got on that workout. All right, Bernie, take it away.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Real loud.
Breathe it good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe it happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power. So you reach your goal first.
Oh, great job, Bernie. That was terrific. Everybody give Bernie a round of applause. That was wonderful. Check it out, everybody. We got outer space here,
Thank you,
and
Coach John.
we got you strong today. I'll see you all soon.